guys, before anything else, I would actually want to take this time out to say thank you to you guys for the love I was shown in the last video. Like, in as much as yes, I knew it was a prank, but I was mesmerized. Yeah, I was flabbergasted. I was bamboozled by the love that was shown to me in my last video. Like, I was seriously encouraged. Yeah, I was more than encouraged, to say the least. Yeah. So, but in today's video, I'm going to be talking about it, or rather, from the title of this video, you already know, and that is self-confidence. When I see confident people, I'm kind of like intrigued. Like when I see people who are aware of who they are, their worth, and what they have to offer. Yeah, not just what they have to offer. People who are also aware of their flaws, their insecurities, and then you see them, living life like I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm the best. I'm very much intrigued, like, because faking confidence is not an easy deal. Yeah, it's oftentimes it's often said that you should fake it till you make it, but faking confidence is not easy. So it actually takes some level of confidence to actually fake confidence. So that is it. So for most part of my life, I have always wanted to be confident, and of course I was willing to do everything and anything it would take me. I didn't know I was going to be talking about this anytime soon, because 3 years ago I really battled with low self-esteem. A lot of people won't believe that, but it is what it is. So here are the tips that I've actually worked with, to like enhance my confidence level as a lady. So first off, comparing myself with others. All those years, or in every moment I have tried or I have battled with my confidence level, I was busy comparing myself with another person. Yeah, I was busy comparing myself with the strength of others, overlooking my own strengths, and highlighting my own weaknesses. Yeah, I see someone as perfect, and then I look at myself, I'm like, God didn't really do a good job here. So, and when I was constantly seeing myself through the filter of what the perfect me would have been, I find out that my confidence level dwindled. Yeah. So it wasn't something that I had to work on based on the number of motivational books I read, or the number of motivational speakers I listened to, or the number of boot camps that I had to attend. My confidence level grew at the point when I realized what was the source of my not being confident. Yeah. So at that point I had to look deep down within myself to really know where my insecurities were stemming from. Sometimes it was based on my looks, or when I was able to, or when I likely judged myself using another as a standard, which is so wrong. So at every point and every time I tried to compare myself with another person, I realized that I felt low, I felt less of a person. I was blind to what my strengths were and the good stuff about me. So I stopped doing that. In as much as yes, I still have traces of that. But once in a while, you're forced to compare yourself with others. But if you're being true to yourself, you realize that when you do that, you begin to your value for yourself kind of goes down. Yeah, because you're beginning to see another above yourself, which is wrong. It is good that you see yourself, keep yourself here. Not in a manner where you feel like you're better than everyone else, of course not, but knowing that yes, you have something to offer, you have your own worth, you have your own strengths, you have your weaknesses, and they are in no way bad things. Yeah, it's okay to have weaknesses. Besides, we are humans and we are not infallible. So understanding what your strengths and what your weaknesses are, and improve on the ones that you can improve on, and actually makes you human. And then when you're able to like understand that, and then you accept it, you find that you feel more confident. Then secondly, how I improved my self-confidence was actually diving neck deep into stuff that ordinarily I was so scared of doing. Take for instance this YouTube channel. I've always wanted to like be on YouTube long before I came on board, but due to certain reasons that I gave myself, excuses I found good enough, I had to wait till when I did it. Why? Before I started this YouTube channel, I had a lot of questions that I wanted to answer. Like I was so hell-bent on answering them. Like I was so worried about irrelevant things. I was worried about how will I be perceived, how will people like me, will people watch my video, are you sure I'm smart enough to even come out with content, and all of those things. Those were the things I had to like battle with within myself. I felt, the moment I show on camera, my flaws will just like, like a transparent object, people will just see through me, like, and all of those things. I was so scared of making mistakes. I was so scared of, coupled with the fact that I was trying to like, improve on my speaking skills. Yeah, I felt, hey, but you will not be able to like string your thoughts together. You have that channel, so you're going to like look like a clown, probably come off like a clown to these guys. So all of those things, I was busy, giving 1,001 excuses why I shouldn't come. Like I was busy crucifying myself. Yeah, it's okay for you to like analyze situations or analyze events before you like engage. It's okay for you to like have this fear about new ventures or treading new waters. It's just okay. But it becomes a problem where you let your insecurities beat down your strength. You let your flaws go first. When you're constantly fixated on the things that could possibly go wrong and not the things that could go right. So I was able to come on YouTube when I finally decided, okay, I know my eyes are too big, I know my nose are too big, I know my incisors I know, they're all big, but it doesn't matter, right? I don't necessarily have to fit into anybody's idea of a perfect girl. There was no need trying to fit into a mold that was made by anybody for whoever. There wasn't actually no need for that. I was just enough. Yeah, what I knew was enough. I would learn on the job. Yes, if I make mistakes, that's okay. It's still part of the learning process and all of that. If I fall, I'll get up. That was the point I ventured into this, when I was willing to let myself make those mistakes and learn from them. Not just that, when I was willing to like accept myself fully, because the moment you accept yourself as a person, you wouldn't need some other person to like accept you. The moment like you love yourself as you are, you wouldn't really need some other person to like love you. Yeah, I know that there were times in my life when I was constantly seeking validation from people, and of course, you know what the result will be, or the result turned out to be catastrophic. When you constantly have to like evaluate yourself based or through the eyes of an external body or an external entity, trust me, you're going to go wrong. Yeah, it's often said that the only competition you have is just yourself, and the person you should constantly try to be better than it's the person you were yesterday. The moment you're trying to like be like some other person, do like some other person, act like some other person, look like some other person, you've missed the point. So that's it. The moment I accepted myself, I realized, these are my flaws, these are my strengths, and then I was happy with it. Yeah, trying to improve on the ones I could and then accept the ones I couldn't change. My life became better. So, and the third thing I did that improved my self-confidence was learning how to like forgive myself. I'm still on the journey. Like everything for me is a journey. Like there's no destination. There's never a time you would sit there you're like, oh, I have finally conquered comparing myself with others. Oh, I have finally accepted myself. Like totally. Some days you're on, some days you're off, and it's okay. And then learning to forgive myself. There are days you're like, okay, Ebere, it's not so bad. You're human. You just made a mistake. Okay, it's okay. You don't have to like beat yourself so hard. And other days you want to like, you're so stupid. You're so foolish. How could you have done that? You know, and all of those things. So for me, it's more like, just like I always say, it's like a journey to me, or for me rather. Yeah, as much as some days I still feel very bad about things I have done wrong in the past. You know, when I think about some situations, I'm like, oh, you should have done this way. Oh, you should have done it this way. You were so foolish to have done this like this. Yeah, I know there are days like that. But a greater part of the time, I try to like tell myself, yes, you're human. And part of the side effects of being human is making mistakes. You just have to, like, let it stick here. You will make mistakes. Like, you will make mistakes. Yeah, but so far, I try to like forgive myself for my own foolishness as easily as I forgive other people for their own, shortcomings. So when you're able to like get to this point where you take it easy on yourself, where you don't like, it's not like you would not, have an expectation of yourself, but when you know that you have put in the effort and then shit happened, you just have to like let it go. Because the moment because each and every time you like beat yourself or you blame yourself over some things that have gone wrong, it probably could be within your control or out of your control. You find out that your self-confidence flies out of the window, and you're back to sulking and all of that. So this is basically what I have been practicing this past few years, that I've kind of elevated the way I see myself, elevated how I feel about myself, and of course it has made me make better choices. Because when you are not confident, you make poor choices. Take it or leave it. You find it difficult to like set boundaries that of course would aid you build healthy relationships with others and with yourself. So with that being said, I am not there yet. I'm still a work in progress. So I decided to do this video not the normal way. So but I hope you've learned one or two from my talks, and thank you for watching up to this point. I want to say thank you, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. If you haven't liked, please like, share with your friends, comment, give this video a thumbs up. Like, it's going to go a long way for me. Like, it encourages me. So but even if you don't give it a thumbs up, I'll post another day. So please do well to like help your girl. So till I meet you again, I still remain a bearer. Good girl.